let's discuss the solutions to these problems. So if x minus 1 divides the polynomial kx cubed minus 2x squared plus 25x minus 26 without a remainder, find k. So by factor theorem, if x minus k divides a polynomial p of x, then p of k is the same as 0. So by factor theorem, if x minus k divides p of x, then p of k is equals to 0. So that's what you are going to use. So in our case, k is 1, and p of x is k x power 3 minus 2x squared plus 25x minus 26. So which means p of 1 should be 0 by factor theorem. So that means 1 k times 1 power 3 minus 2 times 1 squared plus 25 times 1 minus 26 should give us 0. So k minus 2 plus 25 minus 26 equals to 0. So k minus 2 minus 26 is minus 28 plus 25 is minus 3 equals to 0. So this means k equals to 3. The next question is to check whether x plus 2 and x minus 4 are sides of a rectangle whose area is x squared minus 2x minus h by using factor theorem. So let p of x be this area, which is x squared minus 2x minus 8. Then by factor theorem, x minus k divide p of x implies p of k is equals to 0. Now, x plus 2 is a factor of p of x if p of minus 2 is equals to 0, since in this case, k is minus 2. So I'll have p of minus 2 will be minus 2 squared minus 2 into minus 2 minus 8. So 4 plus 4 minus 8. This is 8 minus 8, which is 0. So it's fine. Also, let's check whether the other factor divides p of x. Now, similarly, x minus 4 is a factor of p of x if p of 4 is equals to 0. Now, p of 4 will be 4 squared minus 2 times 4 minus 8. So we should be 16 minus 8 minus 8 is 8 minus 8, which is 0. So therefore, x plus 2 and x minus 4 are sides of the rectangle whose area is x squared minus 2x minus 8. Then if both x minus 2 and x minus a half are factors of this quadratic expression, show that A equals to B. So we are still applying factor theorem. P of x be given by ax squared plus 5x plus b. So x minus 2 is a factor of p of x if p of 2 equals to 0. That is, p of 2 is a into 2 squared plus 5 times 2 plus b. So it will be 4a plus 10 plus b equals to 0. So 4a plus b equals to minus 10. Now, x minus a half is a factor, call this one 1, of p of x if p of a half is equals to 0. That is, p of a half is a into a half squared plus 5 times a half plus b. So expect this one to be 0. Expect this one to be 0. So this will be a over 4 plus 5 over 2 plus b equals to 0. So multiply through by 4. So we'll have a plus 4 by this. We'll have 10 plus 4b equals to 0. So call this one equation 2. So a plus 4b equals to minus 10 is the same equation 2. Now, if we claim that from 1 and 2, we are claiming that each of them is equals to negative 10. So we have a plus 4b equals to 4a plus b, which is equals to minus 10. So i.e., a of 4a plus b equals to a plus 4b. So 4a minus a, 4b minus b. So 3a equals to 3b. And Even a blind person should be able to see that A equals to B. So that is the confirmation. And lastly, determine the value of M if X plus 3 is a factor of the given cubic equation. So still factor theorem, X, so let P of X be given by X cubed minus 3X squared minus MX plus 24. So X plus 3 is a factor of P of X if P of minus 3 equals to 0, because in this case, K equals to minus 3. So this actually by factor theorem. So P of minus 3 will be minus 3 power 3 minus 3 power 2. Expect this to be 0. So minus 27. 9 times 3 is minus 27 plus 3m plus 24 equals to 0. Minus 54 plus 24 plus 3m equals to 0. So minus 54 plus 24 is minus 30. So 3m equals to 30. So m equals to 30 over 3, which is 10.